What is up, everyone? It is your boy KJ Majority. We got. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm rusty. We got Marty, also known as Tina, also known as Big Boss Tina, also known as the Shy Don, also known as Martina, Nicole, Shanae, Wakanda, Perp, Serena, Ashtray, Savage, Beyonce, Ponder Replay, Sagittarius, Thugnificent, Garlic Bread, El Jefe, Dia Chain, Hang Low, Auntie Mafioso, Terry Crews Herder, New Braids Who Dis, Kenya Wolf.
Oh wow. Hello y'all. I'm tired.
And, and we got Simply Soju, also known as Soju, also known as Granny Pink, also known as the Cozy Crash Out, also known as Badussy, the Lost Powerpuff Girl.
First of all, what the fuck? That felt like a slur. I know it's pride, motherfucker, but damn.
Bro, listen. It's something I can come up with, bro. I be struggling sometimes to make these names, dog. Oh, I forgot to say my shit. Oh, I'm KJ Majority, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as the Future King of Entertainment, also known as the Unhinged Shokage. And we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 78 Reasons as to why we are affiliate.
Period.
We finally hit affiliate, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 long years.
Just about, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, we was looking at affiliate was looking at us. And it just kept running from us. Just kept running.
The way that it's like, I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I looked back at him. Like for a whole year.
Right, bro. Because we were at, we got to 47, and we just kept playing with 47 and 45. Like, we would drop down to 45 and get back to 47, then drop back down to 45, and then go back up to 47. One of y'all was playing with us, and I'm sick of it. Right, goddamn 47 indeed, Dante. But yeah, all right, y'all. It's been a week, 2 weeks.
2, because
Yeah,
we didn't
about 2
stream
weeks
last week.
Yeah. I was celebrating my girlfriend graduating grad school. If you're watching the pod, you just saw her cheeks walk past.
Oh,
Not bare cheeks.
imagine.
No, let's not imagine.
Nah, I mean, look, I'm just saying, we might get more on the live. You feel me?
I'm screaming. We finally hit affiliate and got banned immediately, bro. But no, it was fun. It was actually a really good graduation. Her ceremony was really cute and whatnot. And yeah, man. So let's get started into the show. I have a fun question for the both of y'all. I feel like y'all won't kill me for this.
Okay.
All right. So your homegirl tells you about. Oh damn! I'm blind as a bitch. Your homegirl tells you about a dude she's been going on dates with for about 6 months. Ended things with her because she would not fuck him. Now, here are the caveats. She admits she was never attracted to him, but wanted to see if that could change. They established they were exclusive, but they never talked about sex in any capacity in 6 months, and she is not ace.
Why'd you stay for so long? What?
She was trying to see if it would change. He was a cool dude.
Look, I don't actually. Maybe Tina's never dated an ugly motherfucker.
I haven't.
I was about to say, I've seen how pretty Dante is. I feel like Tina's standards are through the roof. You feel me? I feel like Tina's version of ugly is still fine.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I was gonna say for the Dante. But I was about to say, it's like I don't know. I'm like, besides Tina, I'm like, probably Tina's probably never like seen an ugly dude and be like, I'll give it a shot. Because I've known
Absolutely
a
not.
lot of women that have done this.
I haven't. Like, I think, what were we talking about? I was talking to Dante about, I think Duke Dennis, because there was like some shorties that, I don't know, they be like fangirling over him and stuff. And I'm like,
I
I
mean,
don't see it.
Glorilla did that whole song on
I
somebody,
think,
like that whole
yeah,
verse on somebody else's song, talking about Duke Dennis. What's up with you?
right. I don't see it.
Not medium
And
ugly.
like you said, no, I asked him, like, is it because he's like, is he one of the medium ugly niggas? Because I'm like, is like, I
That's a
don't,
whole. I had a friend in high school. That was her whole thing, bro. She
I
only
don't,
dated men that she thought was a little bit ugly.
But I don't think Duke Dennis is like
Yo,
ugly in any sense of the word.
I'm not gonna hold you. Glorilla even said that in the song. She's like, I like my men a little bit of ugly. Duke Dennis, what's up with you? Like,
I know, but when she said it, I was like, damn. Cause I don't think he's
no, I don't
cooked.
think he's like, yeah, no, he's not cooked or anything, but like, I don't personally see the appeal, I guess.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I
look him
don't,
up because now I feel like I don't. Oh, I get it. Never mind. I get it. Never mind.
Wait, you get Tina's point, or you get
no,
like,
like, why girls would be fawning over him.
No, I get why people say he's medium ugly.
Oh,
damn,
okay. No,
it's the
yeah, it
aura.
has to be the aura. You know, he has a really nice smile.
He does have a really nice smile. I will say that he has a fantastic smile.
So yeah, but I don't. Anyway, back to homegirl that was with this man for 6 months. I do agree with Soju. That is a little too long. Like, I
Right,
don't,
that's too long.
too long to try and figure it out. Like, I don't. If it were me, if I were like a few months in, like maybe 3, that would be like kind of my cutoff. Cause like
Yeah, no,
But
same.
even 3 months sounds like long, bro. Like
it
that's
do,
Yeah.
like
but like
No, but I mean, for having absolute zero attraction, you're playing.
yeah, no, you're bugging.
Because I understand the girls that are like, yeah, I like my men a little bit of ugly. They still like feeling them though. Like they still
Right?
find them
Yeah, it's
somewhat
something about
attractive.
them. Yeah,
Yeah. But absolute
0.
nothing. I'm gonna be like, girl, I'm surprised he didn't break up with you sooner. What are you talking
Right.
about? 6 months? That's crazy.
Actually, I lied. I don't even think I would go 3 months. If it were like me back in the day, you're probably getting cut off within a week or so because if there's nothing there
Right.
physically, I highly doubt it's gonna grow.
Right.
So yeah, it was nice knowing you though.
damn.
We could chill, but like not like that.
Not like that, exactly. Like,
We
you're
could hang
cool.
out
You a
in a
cool
group
dude, but
setting,
yeah, yeah. Got to emphasize the group setting because I don't want you to think anything other than what it is, which is nothing.
I
Mm,
Um. So
mm,
yeah.
I don't want you to have hope. There is none.
Right. Right.
damn.
No,
Nah,
but
because
I just
I
had
would
to
think
talk to
she's
her
bugging.
because like what
Right. I
6 months though.
because as soon as she 6 months for what?
Right.
Bro, she was trying to see, if the attraction would grow.
I
Six
mean,
months.
yeah, I will give you like 2 max to see if the
Right.
attraction would grow. And if it's
Yeah.
not happening, girl,
I feel like after a month, if you're really not feeling this dude, like just give it up. Shorty was building his stats. I'm screaming.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are women that do this though. They're like, yeah, like, but he has so much potential, like
That's
I just,
potential though.
yeah,
Don't date.
Like
Ladies, do not date potential, bro.
yeah,
right.
That is a waste of your
Mm-mm.
time and
it
his.
is,
Bro, if it's
it is. Do
potential,
not,
there's potential. It'll never be there.
right?
Right.
So, and
I'm not
after
trying to
six
do all
months,
that.
okay, come on, like,
But also, I ain't gonna hold you, son. We talking like if we're talking every day, we going on dates all the time, and like we're not fucking not because of like a religious reason or you're like celibate or some shit like that. Just because like every time I try to make a move, you're kind of like, nah, chill. Yeah, bro, I'm not lasting 6 months, dog.
Right?
exactly, like
Yeah.
as the man as well. Like, why did you?
Right.
allow yourself to stay for 6 months.
Right, like I don't care. She could be like Megan the Stallion level, fine. I'm not sitting 6 months. Like
Right.
that's great. Like first of all,
Oh.
my mental health would be in the pits of hell. Cause
Oh,
damn,
shambles.
shorty, I'm that
Shambles.
repulsive,
Yeah.
dog.
Right.
Come on.
Oh my god. Wasting both of our time.
Right, like yo, wrap it up, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But nah. So I got this from a TikTok. And if I remember correctly, it was like a radio show, and a lady called in, and she was like hurt because he was like, you know what, like it's clearly that you're not into me. We're done. Like I'm done with this. And she was like boo-hoo crying, like,
Damn.
oh, only thing that men want is sex and yada yada yada. So the host was like, yo, do you normally wait that long? She's like, no, I'm normally like a first night girly.
Okay.
Bruh. The comments alone were like, now, ma'am. And so the host was like, so did you have like a pact that you would stop being, like you stop hooking up on the first night? No. I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you. I just
So
wasn't
she
feeling him.
wasn't feeling him. Exactly. So
Right.
what's
So
the issue with
why are
him
you
moving
crying?
on?
Bro. And she
Off.
was like, she was hurt. And they asked her, like, was he just like a free meal? And she's like, no, like I liked him as a person. The physical attraction wasn't there. I was hoping it would grow. I'm like, bro.
Oh.
I don't understand people who aren't physically attracted to their partner. Like, how do y'all fuck?
No, ma'am. Also, off topic, Tina, you opening that water bottle was
Oh, you heard
crisp.
it.
Crisp. I heard every snap of that fucking cap coming off that bottle. That was crazy.
Bro.
We're just gonna tune in one of Tina's streams. She's just rubbing a feather on the mic.
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
in
tune
my
off.
ASMR bag one day. You gonna tune off?
Bro, I hate ASMR. I'm sorry. I love you, dog. I love you, but I can't support, bro.
Bro,
Like,
put it
there's
on
a lot
mute.
of
It's okay.
Right.
huh?
Put it on mute.
Bro, but then I'm gonna look to my right and see that shit and be immediately pissed off. Immediately. Like, chase the bag. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna retweet your shit and all that. I'm not tuning to fucking. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm
Oh man.
screaming.
You
KJ's
start
fake
doing one
as
of
fuck.
these with the nail shit? Yeah,
Oh,
nah,
I hate
dog.
the nails.
I don't
I'm not
even
gonna
think
lie.
that could work.
I hate the nails where the
Yeah, no,
Or
I
they
don't.
start
I
whispering like,
don't.
hello, my name
I
is Marty. Thank you for coming to the stream.
I'm screaming.
all right.
I don't think I could do that for the whole thing.
Well, we officially hit affiliate, so whenever we finally get the Patreon up and running, we're gonna do an ASMR exclusive where we're
No,
all
the
whispering
fuck
on the
we will
fucking
not.
pod.
Immediate veto. Fuck out of here. When I'm on paternity leave, y'all can do that bullshit.
Mm.
Talking about, hey Tina.
I told you.
Right, like the whole that's only for the Patreon though, you feel me?
Right, yeah,
Not the
that's
Patreon.
exclusive.
That's
It's like
an
similar to feet
exclusive,
pics,
yeah.
you know? Like you
Yeah,
can't just get that.
You're not getting a whole episode of ASMR for free.
I know one
For
listener was like,
free?
damn, they just got me going. Fucking tease, the three of them.
Hmm. Oh man,
Oh,
but
Like,
yeah.
I didn't know. So at first, ASMR was like a therapeutic thing. And of course, it got kinky real quick. And I just want to let y'all know,
Yeah.
like, listen, I'm a freak nasty bastard too. But some of y'all be too freak nasty, son. Like, we can't have nothing wholesome.
Not at all.
Nah, I saw one girl on TikTok that she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get that bag," and proceeds to talk about like her side hustle. Her side hustle is just being mean to men and making them pay for shit when they're weird to her.
Oh.
I have a crazier story. This girl, this lady,
no,
she's
wait,
a.
KJ, you didn't hear what she tried to charge a man for.
Oh God.
She said she was at the gym. Okay, she's doing leg press. Oh, okay, she's doing the leg press. She gets up, she finishes doing her reps, whatever. She starts wiping down the machine. A man rushes over to her and was like, "No, no, no, you don't have to wipe it down." She was like, "What?" I like. She's like, "I am like hella sweaty. Yeah, I'm gonna wipe it down." He was like, "No, I'm trying to sit in it." And she was like, "For free? cash at me $15 right now.
And did he do it?
No.
Oh.
She has said that some dudes have come up to her on the street talking about her pedicure looks nice, and she's like, if you want to take a picture of it and keep it, you gonna have to send me $5.
I
They
feel
did
like
it.
5 is too cheap.
They did it.
You know what? To the foot community, bro, I need one of y'all to tune in and explain the appeal, dog.
At
'Cause,
Micah,
like,
where are you at, dog?
right, where's Micah Freak Nasty Ass? Because I
Mm.
need. Oh, he had a concert.
Mm-mm.
I need an explanation, bro. Because
Micah
I
is
don't
at
get
the
it.
Kendrick and SZA concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, so this one lady, she's a dominatrix, and she was saying like it was like a day in the life video, and she was eating hella like Jamaican food, and she was like, oh, like get ready with me as I prepare for my session with my client. You know what her session was, Soju?
I
scared.
saw that. I saw that.
I have not seen this.
Oh my god.
So she has like a little chair that she sits bare ass in and takes a big old dookie on a man. And he pays for her food, the hotel room, and like if she has to get like she also drinks a laxative, right? He pays for that too, on top of her fee.
Bro, she said she had to get it moving, you know, she
No,
could.
so in a follow-up video, she was like, oh, he doesn't like it solid. He likes it runny.
Okay, I didn't see that. I mean,
Brother.
the laxative already had me.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
was
be
about to say
runny, but
the laxative is gonna make it runny.
But like, no,
oh
that's what he
man,
wanted. That's what he
Oh
he was
my
like, sign me
god.
up. Shorty made $300 off that.
I feel like that's too cheap, actually.
right.
Nah, cause you're doing the most. If I have to sit there butt ass naked and shit on you, I'm doing that for at least 5.
Brother. It was just, I was like, that make your dick hard? How?
Dude, I don't want to know how people discover that they have like a shit and like a scat fetish. Cause how did you figure that out?
Right. Like, I'm intrigued, but I'm also not intrigued. Because I feel like no matter what you answer, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Mm,
Because like, why are you paying women to boo-boo on you?
yeah.
I mean,
And like the setup, like Soju, like the setup was crazy because she had like wee
Is
wee
there-
pads all over the floor.
well, yeah, they're in a hotel. Like you can't.
I mean, I get it, but it's like I know it smelled crazy in there
Oh
afterwards,
yeah, it has
bro.
to. It has to.
Like, but people making fun of her. Like, there, like so one guy was commenting like, "Oh, imagine getting paid to poop on someone." Like,
What do you,
where Shorty lacks morals or some shit like that. I'm like, bro,
bro?
she's not the weirdo in this situation.
Yeah, she is
dog.
not the weirdo in this situation.
Like, they're both weird. Don't get me wrong, but the weirdest one is the nigga laying down to get shat on.
Yeah, because I'm sorry about it. She wouldn't exist if there wasn't a demand. Okay.
Right? She just supply. He the demand. That shit is nuts, bro. No pun intended. Well, all right, y'all. So, Soju and I watched the first 2 episodes of I keep wanting to say Love is Blind, but Love Island. And as of right now, as of recording, there's like 14 episodes, so we are very behind. But it's okay. You guys are gonna enjoy the ride with us. Tina unfortunately wasn't able to watch it just because of her schedule, and she had a long, rough day. So she was
I
like,
sure did.
I'm gonna lay the fuck down. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
just give me the recap during the pod. I said, all right, boss, you got it. Put the gun down.
Oh,
Not the gun. I'm holding y'all hostage for my sleep.
Bro, because I was like, Tina, like, you can't, like, bro, like, just watch the episodes. You feel me? Like, we got to talk about the pod. And Shorty pulled out her blick. It was like, did you not hear that I'm tired, nigga? I said, you got it, boss.
Oh.
My fault. You right. You right. I didn't respect your sleep. You right. You're right. I should have known better. That's
Oh
on me for
God.
real. That's
Mm-hmm.
on me for real.
KJ forgot that Tina pulled out the Tims.
Bro, listen. So would you want Tina and Tim so
I
bad?
do. I do.
When Tina put her feet in some Tims, I'm moving to an undisclosed location. I want no parts of the mayhem, dog.
Look.
Like y'all think shit's sweet until fucking Tina become the fucking dawn of the tri-state area.
Mm.
You don't think shit is sweet until she blow up a whole town and
Bro.
laughing like the goddamn Joker. Like, nah, bro, I'm
Mm.
cool. I'm cool.
I just think they'd be cute.
Oh, it could be real cute until she take that size. What size are you, Tina?
8.
That size 8 upside your head. Then
Mm.
you gonna be like, damn, KJ was right. And you gonna try and call my ass, and you gonna get a dial tone. I
Oh.
am in an undisclosed, witness protected area, okay? Me, my
Well,
lady, and my child.
Mm.
boo.
When Tina take them Tims off, I will come back. I will reappear.
Bro.
And don't give her no damn dark liquor.
Mm.
I gotta go to a whole nother country. Shit.
In some Tims. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's me getting ahead of myself. I really thought that Taylor, the little skinny country black guy, was wearing Tims. It just Tims and him swimming trunk for a second in the second episode, and I'm like, this motherfucker look crazy. He ain't wearing Tims right
Mm.
now, is he? It's like KJ's like, no. I'm like, oh, thank God. Imagine
Oh
just
yeah.
Tims and
That
swim
do
trunks.
sound a little crazy.
That sounds crazy.
It's a 90s ass fit. I feel like that fit would have went crazy in the 90s, bro. Niggas in the
Mm-hmm.
90s wore Tims with any like fit, and they
Hmm.
thought that shit just went together. Like
But
niggas would be booty butt naked, still in Tims. Like, sir,
mm.
take the Tims off. Damn.
Yeah. So
Also, put on some clothes. You bricked up in Times Square, like, bro.
oh, it's the
Mm.
Tims. They make me powerful. But how did you feel about Ace getting smooched on by like three of the girls? How many people kissed him at the coupling?
It was 3. It was Shelly, Ulissa,
Oh,
and
Landria, right?
Huda.
Huda. It was Huda.
Was it Huda?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Huda.
Damn, I forgot about
Yeah.
Shorty.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, because I did say she looked like the type that she date exclusively black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Ulissa stealing Ace like that was crazy.
Yeah, it would never be me and could never be me. But like also I feel like at the same time she kinda had no choice. She was gonna steal somebody's man because
Yeah,
she was the
she.
last one.
Well, she
If
could
Well
have
she,
went
no,
Austin.
Austin. Yeah,
yeah,
I was
she
about to
could have
say
went with
Austin
Austin.
was single, but I mean
But
like
I'm not gonna hold you. Austin said he's 26, brother. That's a hard 26, brother.
That nigga
You
look like he 35.
put some sunscreen on, dog. You look 35. He's looking rough, and he's like, I'm the pool boy, sir. Those
yeah.
50
Also, his
something
voice
year
is
old
very
myths.
high for his
Yeah.
like frame. Like, if you look at him, you would think like, oh, he probably got like a deepish voice. That nigga said,
Mm-hmm.
"Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Austin."
Yeah.
I felt a little bad for Austin because Shelly was literally the only one to kiss him, and nobody wanted his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then like they forced him to couple.
I
Yeah.
mean, at least Shelly kissed
Did kiss him.
him. You know what I mean?
True, but it's still like, damn, nobody was feeling me, man. Like, I
Right.
do numbers back in whatever fucking town he from.
He's from Fort Lauderdale. No, he don't. I know the numbers he is exclusively getting is some old rich white woman that is retired in fucking Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is a fucking rich ass area. So if like he's exclusively talking to like spoiled rich girls or like old white ass women that retired down there, ain't no way.
Damn.
But yeah, nah. Ace and Ulissa kissing, bro. They were kissing
They were
so
kissing for
long.
eons.
Bro, they were kissing
Bro.
for so long that the whole cast was like, all right, dog. Like, they were like Dave Chappelle. They whipped out the wrap it up fucking clock, bro. Like, the host was even like, damn.
Right.
First of all, I was like, y'all could at least wait till y'all get to the bedroom. Like, damn.
Oh, how do you feel about the sleeping situation?
Mm,
Because they
I
all
mean,
sharing beds, but they're all in the same room.
they are. Yeah, that is a little weird. Because like, if
Oh,
you're trying to do something, then I
Right.
mean,
I'm,
you
bro.
have neighbors right here and right here.
Yeah, you could literally reach your arm out and touch somebody else. Like,
Right,
bro, just put the covers over. You feel me? You
bro.
hear snoring, you get to going. You feel me?
yeah, at the end of that first night, Tina, I don't think you saw this. Like, they got, they get in bed, they're getting ready for the night and everything. Like, it's like, welcome our new couples, and they start showing them sleeping in the bed.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, I saw that.
okay, yeah, everybody's sleeping.
Fucking
Jeremiah and
Huda.
Huda are just sucking face. They in that
Mm-hmm.
bed making out. Everybody else sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame them. Shit.
And that
I
happened
don't know.
night two too, like as well.
Really.
Like, yeah, everybody sleeping. The two of them sucking face.
I mean, look, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like you on the show to find love or whatever. Um, I guess.
How
I don't know if
how
that would be me though, but I guess.
I I have an opinion about this. I didn't ask KJ this, but how do you feel about her not disclosing that she is a child?
Mm,
I forgot that she has a kid.
Yeah, bro,
yeah.
KJ is so fucking funny. They were talking about cost of living and stuff where she's from in like North Carolina versus him in LA, and she was like, I'm paying $3,000 a month. He's like, what? And she was like, yeah, I got a 2-bedroom 2-bath. And he was like, what's the second bedroom for? And she was like, oop, I'll tell you later. The way that KJ was like, she does OF
I was like, oh, she an
immediately.
OF girly.
Forgotten about the whole
Shit.
ass daughter.
Right.
I
Forgot that she has
did,
a whole
bro.
ass child.
Okay, in
Oh
my
my god.
defense, Tina,
Uh-huh.
in my defense, the way how she reacted,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes sense that she reacted that way because she's trying to not hide, but she's not ready to disclose the fact that she has a kid just yet. It gave like, yo, don't ask about that room. You feel me? Like, shit
Mm-hmm.
be going down in that room, mind your business type shit. That's how I was like, oh shit, that's her office. Because he asked her like, oh, is that your office? And she was like, no. I was like, oh shit, she do be working in there though.
I'm crying.
But it's for her kid, bro.
Yeah. I had to pause the episode. I'm like, KJ, she has a 4-year-old. That's what the room is for. The way KJ started laughing, he's like, my fault.
Bro,
I forgot.
listen, I forgot, son.
I don't know. Me personally, I don't like that she's not telling that she has a child. Because I feel like if you want an actual serious relationship, you have to be upfront about that.
Um, I agree. I think she should do it sooner than later.
Yeah.
If she
Yeah.
doesn't do it by like next episode, I'm probably gonna be like, all right, you need to tell him.
Yeah.
Because he could potentially become a stepdaddy, right?
Right.
Like, if he ain't about it, like you need to prepare both yourself and him for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it because I know, especially for like women, when they say they have a kid, like it's very hard for them to date because a lot of people don't want to date a lady with a kid.
Mhm.
I mean, dudes also have this issue, but I feel like it's a lot harder for women.
Really?
Because everyone is all the whole thing is like,
I thought it
oh,
would be harder for men, high key.
nah. Because I feel like more women are willing to be stepmoms than men
Being
are.
stepdads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like for a lot of men, that's a red flag. Whereas like a lot of women, If it's just one kid or one baby mom, like whatever, you know what I mean? If you have multiple baby mamas, yeah, nah, red flag. But if you have one kid, one baby moms, we'll see.
And I mean, the same thing happened with Jessica on Love Is Blind.
But she was
like,
up front.
she was up front, but it also I want to say it took her like a little bit, not long or
It wasn't
anything,
immediate.
to disclose that she had a daughter as well. So I think it's just like it's a comfortability aspect, because that is something that's very important and like vulnerable for you. And you're literally just meeting this guy for the first time.
That's
Like,
true.
I
It
don't
has been like 24 hours, so
Yeah,
I guess I have to give her that grace. But
she definitely should say it soon, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're locked in. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
I was about to say by the end of the second episode, they are locked in, Tina. Like,
Ooh,
Shit,
they're
I could tell
real.
by the first one.
Nah,
Like,
no, Tina. It got juicy as fuck towards the end
it
of episode
did.
2, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh
my god.
man.
So, did anything else happen in episode 1 before we move on to...
Just the
No,
kissing
I
game.
literally.
The
That
kissing
was
game.
it.
So
when did the new people come in?
the kissing game.
Oh, okay.
There was another kissing game.
Yeah, so
Yes.
there was the kissing game to get them
Okay.
coupled up, and at the end of the first day, they played a second kissing game, being like, okay, you've had today to, like, mingle,
Mingle.
talk to other people, get to feel like the other person, and you're like coupling. Everybody was sitting in a circle blindfolded with their partner. And it's like, if you feel like you want to try, like, do a connection with somebody else, raise your hand. And Shelly, what's his name?
Nick?
Nick, yeah. Shelly, Nick, Olandria, and Ace raised their hand.
Okay, I'm not surprised by Shelly, right? Because
I'm not surprised by Shelly
she kind of got the short end of the stick. Like,
Mhm.
Ace, sorry, oh my god, Austin wasn't her first choice at all. I'm also not surprised by Ace, kind of because of the same thing. Like, he, at least from what I saw, he said that there wasn't really a spark yet between him and Yulissa.
And obviously Ulysses stole Ace, so he didn't really have like a say in it.
Right. I don't know. Alandria says she liked her,
I was about
country
to say,
cowboy.
I was surprised that Olandria raised her hand.
I'm like, okay.
Olandria is horny,
bro.
Okay? Let me tell you, every time... So, after they do the blindfold thing, right?
Uh-huh.
The host goes around and taps one people who raised their hand to go and kiss whoever they want to kiss. Every time Alandria kissed somebody, or she was getting kissed, Shorty stuck her tongue out and was getting frisky, bro.
Yeah, no, because so when it was Ace's turn to go around the circle, Ace was kissing hella people up in that bitch, bro. Ace, like, he took off his blindfold, he went over to Shelly, made out with Shelly, he went over to Olandria, bro. All he did was
he didn't go to Alandria. He only went to Shelly and Ace. Alandria took her shit off and went to Ace.
Ace kissed 3 people because he also kissed Olandria and Huda.
No, so he kissed
Huda.
So he got kissed by 3 women: the new girl, Sierra, Shelly when she took her shit off, and Olandria.
Oh, Olandria took her shit off.
Yeah,
my bad. Either way, he still kissed Huda.
Yeah, he kissed Huda, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Huda kissed him back. Huda kissed him the fuck back.
Huda, Huda had she had lipstick across here. She had lipstick across her chin, and they take off their blindfolds. Jeremiah looked at her, and he was like, "Did you get up?" She was like, "What? No." She didn't
promise.
Yeah, I mean, which, to be fair,
she didn't, right?
She didn't, but she still got kissed.
She was making the fuck out with him then.
She looked crazy. There was lipstick all over her face.
Like, literally
Tina.
here and here,
lipstick
Tina.
on his face, hide the evidence.
The host was being
Oh,
like a wingman for the dudes. Like
you know
she
why
was
though?
like telling them to wipe off their face.
Who did Nick
Mm.
kiss?
Nick kissed.
Was it also Huda?
Nick
Or was it
kissed.
Alandria?
I think it was Olandria.
Oh,
Because
okay.
somebody else kissed Olandria. 3 people kissed Olandria. I think he kissed Shelly and Olandria.
Mm.
Nah, because the only person who kissed Shelly was Ace and the new dude.
Okay, so then he did only kiss Olandria.
Okay.
Oh, he did kiss Olandria because she made out with him during the couple thing, and he's like, I keep thinking about that kiss.
I don't blame him.
So
That shit was spicy.
my bad. I mixed
forgot about that.
Nick and Ace up. But yeah, Nick touched Olandria on the shoulder, and she already knew what was up. She did this. She said, like,
Bro,
Tina.
every time she make out with someone, she put her tongue in it.
Oh,
Like,
no,
Wait,
whole
but
instantly.
listen,
tongue,
okay,
bro.
listen though, listen. Her mama said, if you gonna kiss someone, make it worth it. And she was like,
Type
yes,
shit.
ma'am. So she did. She just following what her mama said.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
Okay.
Dante said,
Dante.
LOL, the way I can't even kiss someone I don't have some... I can't kiss someone I don't have strong emotional connections to. That takes weeks. I feel that.
I was about to say, welcome to the demisexual.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel like I could on like if I'm at like a party or a club type shit, but like I would have to get to know you before we like move past that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, but that shit was mad messy. And then in the middle of the game, they brought in 2 new people.
Sierra and
Mm.
Charlie.
Yeah, Sierra and Charlie, and they kissed every single person in the circle.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, why not?
And
Well,
and
I'm assuming they told them they had to.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure that they had to. 'Cause they kissed everybody. I'm not gonna hold you. Sierra was wildin' because
Sure was.
she went in that damn circle. She started making out. What? Oh, the Dante. I read Dante's thing crazy. Anyway, but she started making out with Jeremiah because she started with Jeremiah and made her way around the circle. And the way that she was, I thought Jeremiah was wildin' because he immediately hand on ass. Yeah. And
Yeah, but I think she put his hand
yeah,
there,
she
though.
did. I noticed that as she was doing that with all the guys because she made all of them put their hand on her ass while they were making out.
I'm gonna just have to look them up real quick just to see what they look like.
I'm not gonna lie, they're not cute.
Damn.
I think personally, I think the Charlie dude, I can see why some people are attracted to him, and I think Sierra is pretty in certain angles.
Yeah, I was about to say there will be times where I'm looking at Sierra and I'm like, oh, she's cute, and then there's other times I'm like, oh no, she's not. It depends on like what the camera angle is getting her at because she'll either be cute or she's suddenly not cute.
Yeah, and also she does the weird lip liner thing. Not weird, I shouldn't say that.
She overlines.
Oh.
And
okay.
You looking at Charlie?
Yeah.
I think Charlie's like the ugliest dude in the house. I'm not gonna hold you.
Over Austin?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was about to question that. I mean, honestly though, I feel like if Austin fixed his hair a little bit or something, like
yes, over Austin.
That's crazy.
He looks like Sylvester Stallone to me, and not young Sylvester Stallone. I mean, like current Sylvester Stallone.
I'm
I thought
deceased.
Sylvester Stallone was like a good looking dude.
Back in the day, have you seen him now?
Last time I saw him was like in Creed, and they
He
eventually made him
got
look
a nice
older.
smile though, I guess.
I mean, and he's got a British accent. He could ride that till the day he die.
Right.
Okay.
Especially over here in the States.
Oh yeah, in the
We eat
States.
that shit up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
don't matter how he look. All he has to do is talk.
Bro.
I'm so serious. Bitches
So
love them a British accent.
after the new people kiss everyone, um, the the original contestants still have their blindfolds on, so they don't know who kissed them.
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
go away to the hideaway, which is like a separate. It's literally a sex dungeon.
Mm.
Like they have whips, chains,
Tassels.
handcuffs, collars, nipple
Uh,
danglies.
I was about to say they have paddles in there. Like
Mm.
there's all kind of sex toys in there.
Yeah, it was getting frisky in there. Anyway, so the two new people they leave. The contestants take their shit off, and then what happened after that?
Uh,
Oh,
so the host was like, so basically raise your hand if you got kissed, and everybody raised their hand, so everybody's like shook because they're like, I don't know what just happened, I don't know who was just kissing me.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, immediately Jeremiah turned to Huda and was like, did you get up? And she was like, what? No. Meanwhile, she looks crazy. She got lipstick everywhere, it's all over her face.
Mm.
So, and she wasn't the only one like that either. Ulissa had bright ass red lipstick on. She was missing like a whole lip.
mm-hmm.
And so she says that everybody got made out with. Some people got made out with people in the circle, but everybody got made out with two new bombshells. And after that, they were like, she's like, you'll meet them later. And everybody is like, confusion? What? There's two new people and we don't get to meet them? And she's like, well, some of you will. And immediately, Nick gets a text message.
No,
And
no, no,
Mm.
no. I think she said put your blindfolds back on, and then
oh,
she asked if you want to
oh yeah,
meet
you're
the
right.
bombshells, raise your hand. And I don't remember who rose their
Honestly,
hand.
a lot of them raised their hand. I honestly
Yeah,
don't remember who didn't.
I think everyone except for Taylor and Alandria, but Alandria was debating.
Yeah.
Huda and Jeremiah and Bella. I think those are the only ones that did. Oh, and Shelly. I think those are the only ones that didn't raise their hands.
Oh yeah, Shelly did raise her hand. She didn't want to
Yeah.
meet the new people.
So then they
That's
took their
funny.
blindfolds off, and Nick and Shelly got a text message from the bombshell saying like, "Come to the hideaway. I'm trying to get to know you."
Yeah.
Wait, Nick and who?
Shelly.
Shelly.
But Shelly didn't raise her hand.
Yeah, so that was the bombshell's choice. They got to pick one person out of
Ah.
the group to come spend the night with them in the hideaway.
Mm.
So Sierra chose Nick and Charlie chose Shelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, when they got there, they meet the people, whatever. They open up the closet. The closet's just full of sex toys. But the thing about it was they had to spend the night in the hideaway with the new people.
Mm-hmm.
So Shelly and Charlie, they were really just vibing. They were having themselves like a good conversation. Meanwhile, Nick and Sierra,
They was chatting.
they they were getting spicy.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, that motherfucker lied through his teeth talking to her.
Yeah, because so they were talking. I don't remember how this conversation started, but they were
he
talking
mentioned
about
he mentioned
Avatar.
Avatar, but
Yes.
yeah,
And she was like, "Oh, the last Airbender." He was like, "Oh, do you love it?" And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, me too." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to dress up as Katara one day." And he was like, "Oh, I'll dress up as," and like was stuttering because the man never watched Avatar before. So then she was like, "Oh, like Aang." He's like, "Oh yeah, the bald one. Like they got a thing going on, right?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, they vibe kind of or some shit like that."
yeah.
I'm
She
like,
was like, they have interest, and I'm like, girl, do you watch the show? They have 3 kids.
bruh. So, um, they So yeah, they were talking or whatever, and then towards the end of the night, she has like her own blindfold because she needs it to go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick took it and was like, "Well, let's recreate."
Yeah, he's like, let's run it back.
Yeah. So she jokingly was like, "Oh, I think I like you better with the blindfold off anyway." And he put it on, and then they started making out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, Shelly and Charlie were just chatting. Just,
Yeah,
you
they were
know.
having like a normal ass conversation. They were just trying to get to know each other.
Yeah. Charlie's clearly feeling Shelly, and
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to,
Mm-hmm.
like, sauce her up a little bit, but Shorty's just kind of like, la
Yeah.
la 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 la.
Yeah, Shelly was just kind of there, and she was like, "Yeah, we're just." And she's like, "It's." He's like, "You know, you're supposed to sleep here, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's fine. You won't even know I'm here." And he's like, "Are you joking? You're a 10. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
know you're there." And she's just like, "Oh, thank you." Like it's just her being nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So, fast forward to the next morning, the new bombshells and the people that they picked are still in the hideaway, and pretty much everyone's just talking about like how crazy it is that they didn't come back last night.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Austin,
real quick too, Ulissa is gone after episode 1.
yes,
Oh.
you see her sleep the first night in episode 2, and then she just disappears. They don't mention her. They don't talk
Hmm.
about her. Shorty's just gone.
They dropped her from production.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, apparently Shetty was being hella racist, so they cut her from the
She
show.
was the racist one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was talking about the wrong person then, KJ, when I said all I saw was some shorty crying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hmm.
thought
Okay.
I thought it was Hooded that
No.
okay, so it
No.
was
I knew it
Ulissa.
was
It's yeah.
Yalissa because when we
Okay.
first saw her, I was like, boo,
Boo, you racist bitch.
boo.
So I looked it up, and it said that she had during production they had she had said a lot of racist slurs repeatedly. So I'm guessing they had to cut like a lot of footage
And just kick her
and
out.
kicked her out.
Damn. I
So
mean,
I'm
look,
wondering because I can't
what
wait
was
for when like
said?
the show is
Well,
over, so like
Yeah.
the cast can go on all these podcasts and give like the behind the scenes tea.
yeah,
Because I'm wondering if her and Shelly got into it and she said some racist shit.
yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. So some other stuff too apparently has resurfaced about Ulissa with this news, where she had been on a podcast previously in Miami and she was just dropping the N word.
Yeah.
So people have been dragging that up since she's been cut from the show for like because it is a vague reason. It's like she's been dropped from the show because of her repeatedly using racial slurs. Well, what slur? What was she saying?
Yeah, because like when that clip resurfaced, it was after they already like shot shit. So
Hmm.
I'm like, it can't
Hmm.
be because of the clip. She must have said something on the show.
Yeah. So so at this point in time, because I was wondering why Ace was moving like a little bit crazy, but KJ was like, I think you would have been moving like this regardless. And I'm like, yeah, but we would have at least seen shots of Ulissa being mad in the background.
Yeah.
Because he was moving like he's single and he's like fair game, you know what I mean? And I mean, at this point, I didn't realize that she was already cut from the show. I know she got cut eventually, but I didn't realize that she was literally only in episode 1.
Oh wow.
And I feel like something also happened with Austin because people were dragging the fuck out of Austin. Because I only knew about the show because of all the controversy around her and Austin.
Really, I only know about the stuff around her and apparently Huda, but that was just because people are roasting the fuck out of her for getting work done.
But also, she
Mm.
admits that she's gotten Botox done in episode 2.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming she's not like secretive about it at all because she said it very casually.
yeah. I again, I don't know. People are mad weird. I
Dante.
I was about to say, who is Dante talking about?
I'm assuming Yulissa.
Ulissa.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that stupid bitch. She's not even black and she's dropping the N-word.
Bro.
People who got Botox are casual about it. Yeah. I mean, so the whole Huda thing, they So she got lip fillers. I think she also got like cheekbone fillers and then the Botox. So people
Mm.
like scoured her Instagram for like a before picture, and I haven't seen any of the roasting. Soju, you've seen it, so I don't know if they're like pulling up her old picture and being
They
like,
are.
"Look at this ugly bitch."
No, they're pulling up her old pictures and being like, she was so pretty. Why did she get work done?
Oh, okay. I mean, listen, usually they look better before, not gonna lie. I feel that way too. I feel like a lot of people who get work done, a lot of times it's but one of those things that like even if we feel like they're pretty beforehand, if they're insecure about this thing, no matter how pretty they are to everybody else, like it's impacting their mental shit, right? So if they get work done, it ain't coming out of my pockets. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's still pretty either way. I just don't like her lashes because those bitches go in every direction.
Mm.
I just I just don't like her lashes. Aside from that, she is very beautiful.
Very.
Yeah, I do think she's very beautiful too.
And she got a fat
Yeah.
ass. God damn.
I mean, she just has, a body on her.
Yeah,
Like,
She do.
she do.
But she's a fitness coach, right?
Yeah, she
yeah,
is.
Yeah, so I'm not shocked. Shorty probably do hella shit in the gym, bro.
right.
Be deadlifting, all kinds of crazy shit.
So we get to episode 2. I'm not gonna lie, Bella's feeling some type of way
Mm-hmm.
Why she?
because she was feeling Nick.
Oh,
Yeah. So was Austin. Austin was also like, "Oh, I'm worried. Like maybe she's vibing with him more than she's vibing
I
with
was
me."
surprised that Austin I mean, unless he's just, like wants to stay on the show, but I didn't think him and Shelly were really vibing at all.
mm-mm.
Well, I also feel like he likes her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie to you. Shelly kind of confuses me. I'm gonna explain that later on. But yeah, so the hideaway people and their choices, they leave the hideaway and like holding hands. And I kid you not, Tina, Bella looks like she's ready to fight. Like she looks upset. Like she's trying to hold it together, obviously, but she's upset.
Mm.
Cause Nick came out of that bitch smiling from ear to
Oh yeah.
ear.
Yeah. He
Mm.
So like
to
all the guys separate and all the ladies separate and they chat about like what happened. And Nick is like giddy. He's like, oh, like we really connected, we kissed. I'm like kind of split between the two of them, but it's really like 51-49. But I'm not gonna tell you who it is. And Jeremiah was like, bro, we know who it is, dog. It's very
right.
obvious who it
Yeah,
is,
like
bro.
the guys were like, we know who you're feeling more. And to be fair, Nick that's why Nick kissed Olandria because during the coupling thing she's like I have a strict no like kissing rule
Kiss
unless
on
I
first date.
yeah. So he was like that kiss was Olandria was spicy. And then of course him and Sierra just been making out, you know what I mean? Like they are just sucking face. And he was like I was like, I'm really feeling Bella. I think she's attractive, but like, I'm just really like feeling Sierra more. And I'm like, and he's like, if we had like that physical connection, I feel like I would be more interested in Bella, but like, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't blame him for
Right.
wanting to go with Sierra because he's just like not happy that she doesn't want to kiss him.
Yeah. Um Meanwhile, to just like backtrack a little bit, um, Jeremiah the night before was talking to the guys, and Ace was getting a little spicy. So Ace was like, "Oh, 3 girls kissed me," um, and one of them was the bombshell. So they were like, "Oh, well, who were the other two?" And he was like, "Oh, well, Shelly was definitely one of them." And they're like, "Okay, who's the other one?" He was like, "I don't know." Um, and they what's his name? Taylor was like, "Oh, well it definitely wasn't Bella." So that only
Right.
leaves Huda and Olandria. and I think Jeremiah was like, "Oh, you think it's Huda?" And Ace just starts laughing.
Yeah, he was being
So
messy.
Jeremiah was just kind of like, "Well, she told me she didn't kiss any, like she didn't leave."
Yeah, and Ace is over
And
here like, and you believe her?
right. I was like, "Yo, Ace is being a messy little bitch, bro."
But she didn't leave.
She didn't leave.
No,
No.
but in Jeremiah's defense, though, right? One, he only knows his girl for 24 hours.
Yeah,
True.
he
looked
looked crazy.
Like, cause like Tina, literally, she got lipstick smeared all over her face, bro.
Bro.
And like, even though they're blindfolded during that kissing game, they can still hear all the.
Yeah, I was about to
You
say
know
they
what I
did
mean?
not put
So
headphones on him, so all you hear next to you is like just sucking face noises, sitting directly next to you.
yeah, so like he know for a fact that she was making out with somebody. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the next morning, um Jeremiah asked her again, and she was like, "No, like I didn't leave." Da 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 da. And then she was talking to Alandria about it, and Alandria was like, "Oh, don't you think that's kind of like?" Did she say creepy? No, she said scary
Yeah.
because like he's already so protective. And she was like, "No, like I kind of like it, or
She's
something
like,
along
well,
those lines."
she said, well, yeah, why wouldn't I want him to be obsessed with me? And
Yeah.
I get that, but it is like, because I'm not
It's
gonna lie, he
too
was starting to piss
early.
me off because he had asked her like 3 times if she had like got up and kissed somebody else. So I was like, yeah, nah, I would not be fucking with that, but she's clearly feeling him. So she
Well,
thinks
they're
it's
feeling
cute.
each other
Yeah.
very clearly. So, the new girl, Sierra, she went around and pretty much talked to all the guys just to get like a feel for them. And the ones that she was really vibing with mainly were Nick and Ace. Like her convo with Ace was like kind of spicy, not gonna lie. Um, and then she pulled Jeremiah to talk to him, and as they're walking to go talk, Huda's walking towards them, sees as they're talking, and
She was doing the
then
most.
she was bro. She made sure she walked. She like so after they sat down, she walked in front of them and made sure she sat across so he could see that she could see.
I mean, so before they sat down though, like they're walking this way, Hood is walking this way. So when they pass, like in the middle of the conversation, I don't know if you peeped it, KJ. Sierra was like, "How you doing, Queen?" And then
Oh,
kept the conversation. Yeah.
I did not
So
peep that.
she said, she said what's up to Huda as like they pass, so they go to sit down. Huda takes a lap. And she is so funny because as she's walking around, like before she sits down to be directly across from them, she was like, "I'm gonna make sure that he sees me." But like she is walking around. I'm not gonna lie, she got hella ass. She got hella ass. She just walking slow around this damn thing right in front of them. You feel me? Like she finally sits down, and then who joins them? Bella and Nick. Because
Yeah.
yeah, because it was blonde hair and Nick, and I think Bella's the only one that has blonde hair.
Yes.
So it's Bella and
Yes.
Nick, and Bella is like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And she's like, "Girl, yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to." It's like I sat here because I know he can see me. She was doing the most.
So they both crazy about each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now when the hideaway people left the hideaway and they separated, um Sierra was like up front and she told the group that her and Nick shared a kiss. So Bella was like, "All right, like I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. And if he confesses to the kiss, I'm cool because the whole point of the show is to get to know the people, right?" So they have a separate conversation. Actually, sorry. Before they have a separate conversation, Nick is making a grilled cheese sandwich and Charlie pulled away Bella to talk to her. And like you could kind of see Nick was getting a little jealous. Um, and his whole like confessionals changed. Before he was like feeling Sierra heavy. Now he's split and he
Yeah,
really likes Bella.
now he's confused. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. So Nick and Bella have a conversation, and he pretty much just tells her that, like, I'm still feeling you. I want to get to know you, but we did kiss. And like, we're not exclusive because they've only known each other for 24 hours. And she's like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's cool. But you can tell that she's not really cool with it, but she
Yeah.
can't get mad because
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole nature of the show, and they've only been together for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then, did anything happen before the twist?
No.
Okay. So, Tina, buckle up. Buckle in, girl. Buckle in. Because, yo, what happens next? I almost said, yo, fuck the pod. Let's watch one more episode.
Not because they call like a little group meeting. Everybody like goes down together, and then it's like
amongst themselves, or was it the host?
The
no,
host.
yeah,
Well, they got
a text
on their
message.
phone.
The
Okay.
host didn't come back,
Oh,
so
okay.
but the text message says Sierra and Charlie. No. Are like Sierra and Charlie are now free to like steal essentially.
Yes.
And they slowly around the circle each couple gets a text message being like, Shelly and Austin, make a decision, stand up in front of the bonfire if you want to get with Sierra or Charlie essentially.
So, let me tell you the order, because the order matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
This shit was crazy.
Okay.
So they do Nick and Bella first, right? For obvious
Mhm.
reasons, because Nick and Sierra were vibing heavy, right?
Right.
Nick looks at Bella and kind of like, not smile, like, that like, awkward smile that you about to do something that's gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but you don't know how to react type shit. He gets up and Bella is hurt.
Yeah.
I don't
Hurt.
know why I thought they would have left them for last, since he was like so
Dude,
torn.
Oh, no.
Nah, what was crazy about him getting up though, Tina, is that he got up, he rolled into it like a stretch, put his hand down on Bella's knee, boosted himself up.
Yeah. Yes, Tina. Yes. He used the girl as a booster seat. He said, move, bitch. I'm on to the next one.
Oh my
I'm
god.
on to the next one. So, he gets up and Bella does this and is like, whatever, like trying to like tough girl it out, right?
Mm-hmm. You could clearly see that she is upset though.
Her-
Very
yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
Like, she keeps blinking. Her eyes are watery. Like, she's upset. So then they move on to
I think it was
Sierra. Not Sierra, sorry. They move on
Shelley
to
and
Shelly and
Austin.
Austin,
Yeah.
right? For obvious reasons, because Shelly was selected the previous night, right? Well, damn near immediately as they read off the text, Austin pops his white ass up.
Yes.
Like,
I thought
immediately.
Wait, when you were saying like after, like immediately as they were reading it, I thought Shelly was gonna pop up.
we
No.
thought it was gonna be Shelly too, because Shelly sit there. She took a breath. She looked like she was thinking, and then Austin was like, "I don't know about you, but I'm getting the fuck up." Like, he got up, Tina.
And Shelly looked so hurt.
Yeah,
Because, so
Shelly
before
looked
all
confused.
before all this, her and Charlie had another conversation, right? And they kissed. So then she was talking to one of the other girls, can't remember which one, and she was saying that like her mind is split between Austin, Ace, and Charlie. Because some moments she's feeling Ace, some moments she's feeling Austin, some moments she's feeling Charlie. I was shocked that she said she was feeling Austin, because
I was
from what
too.
we've seen, they haven't really shared any like chemistry, any vibes, any sparks.
Mm-hmm.
But according to Shelly, she feeling the man. So when he popped up real quick, yeah, she was hurt. I don't think she was upset about him getting up. It was the speed.
Yeah. She looked genuinely confused, and then after seeing him stand up there, and I'm not gonna lie, he stood up there and he looked like a guilty ass dog.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
He was sitting there with like the face that like dogs make. He's like, I didn't do that.
Because
Don't be mad at me.
personally, I think he got up because he assumed she was going to get up.
Yeah.
So I think he got up first to avoid getting hurt.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if Sierra and Austin talked.
Yeah. I don't think they did either.
Oh damn.
So it was crazy. I was not expecting it. Austin got up with a swiftness, man. God damn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
after Austin and Shelly, it was Jeremiah and Huda, and they read the text message the way that man said,
fixed himself, sat
put
back,
the phone back in his pocket, and got comfortable, bro.
and like grabbed her, not grabbed, but like he put his hand in her hand. And I was like, "Oh!" He said, "I ain't going nowhere."
He put his arm. He put his arm around her. She's giggling. They're being cute or whatever. Like he was like, they were like, "Oh, okay." And then immediately it went on to Taylor and Olandria. The way, bro, Tina, the way that they read that off, and the both of them took a big sigh, and Taylor got up.
Yeah, and Olandria looked upset.
Yeah.
But okay, so before we continue, because there is a little bit more. Before we continue, I don't understand why Olandria like got so upset, because not for nothing, Shorty been freaky throughout. Like,
yeah.
she I think she's done made out with damn near every dude there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked she didn't get up.
I mean, I feel like she was, and I think she was shocked that Taylor got up. But honestly, I only think Taylor got up because Olandria was up front and said that she got up during the kissing game and kiss days.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the sole reason why Taylor got up, because he was like, obviously my girl is not feeling me that much. I'm going to explore other options.
And I'm not going to lie, it when he and Sierra had their convo, Sierra complimented his fashion sense.
Yeah.
So, like, I can see him being like, all right, maybe, like, Olandria is clearly not really feeling me the way I thought she would. I'll probably have a better chance with Sierra. And not for nothing, when they were making out, when he was blindfolded, it was spicy. So then, you know, they go to Ace. Ace is by himself. So they're like, yo, you're single, get your ass up.
Yeah, they did. They didn't even bother text it. Well, they did text him. They were like, "You're single, get up."
Literally.
Yeah.
So then Huda, who's trying to be like supportive and a girl's girl, she was like, "Oh, all of y'all deserve real men," and Olandria was like, "Girl, you don't have to do all that."
Yeah.
And Huda was like, "Do all what?" And Olandria was like, "I understand you're trying to be supportive, and you're trying to be a girl's girl, but not right now." Like,
wait, flag on the play, because obviously I didn't get there or whatever. But like in episode 1, was it not Olandria that said that she was happy that the girls were girls and shit like that?
I thought that was Shelly.
That was
no,
Shelley?
It was Olandria.
It was Olandria.
It was Olandria? Okay.
Yes.
So for her to like do a 180 and be like, hold on, bitch.
I understand why she did that though.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. So, no, she
look
was
at it this way, right?
upset. And I get that Huda was trying to be supportive, but she was doing a lot.
Yes. And it almost came off as like rubbing it in everyone
like,
else's face.
Like, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think Huda was trying to do that. I think that's also why Olandria responded the way she did, because she was like, listen, I know you're trying to be supportive, but this is not the time or the place.
Yeah.
Because like she's upset, Bella's upset, Shelly's upset, like everyone's literally the only dude that wasn't up was
Jeremiah. Yeah. So the fact that she's like, y'all deserve real men, y'all don't deserve this, we'll get you some real men, like type of stuff. Like she was kind of doing a lot. And so I understand why she was like, I get that you're trying to be supportive, not now.
Yes. Okay.
But Huda took it like very personally, because after that,
she did.
Like, she got quiet. Her eyes started watering.
Yeah.
So like,
and you like, we got a little snippet of like episode 3, and Huda like she goes off with Olandria. It looks like to have like a little conversation about it, and Huda is like crying.
Yes. Yes.
I'm pretty sure that like as soon as they got out from there, like they had that conversation, Huda was like, she was mad hurt about it. But the way, I know that she didn't mean anything by it, but the way she was like talking really did seem like she was rubbing her relationship in everybody's face.
Yes. Yes. And then so then after the guys get up, right? Sierra gets a text saying like you gotta pick amongst the dudes who stood up. And she does this whole speech about the guy she's choosing, she had the best convo with, and their convo flowed, and he went out of his way to make her feel comfortable, yada yada. She picks Nick, right? To no surprise. I was kind of I thought she was gonna pick Ace until she said the speech. When she said the speech, I was like, oh, it's definitely Nick.
Yeah.
So then, because she picks Nick,
They
all
have to
the
go back.
dudes
Have
that
to go
got
back.
up have to go back.
Absolutely
Yep.
Sits
not.
next to they ladies, bro.
Absolutely not.
So Taylor sits next to Orlandia, and Orlandia smooth slides over.
Yeah.
Smooth slides over.
She scoots away from him. And I don't even blame her because
I
she
don't.
like I get that she's mad, like she kissed Ace during the thing, but she no longer wanted to like see anybody. Like she said that like she was still feeling Taylor the most even after that kiss. Like it didn't, she, you know, because that's that's the nature of the show. You have to explore your options. She
Yeah.
explored and she didn't really like that kiss that much. She wanted to stay with Taylor.
Yeah, but I mean, in Taylor's defense, though,
No, I
like,
get why he got up. You know,
yeah, like I listen. The only one who I truly feel bad for in this whole situation is Shelly, because I
yeah.
don't think she was gonna get up. I think she was gonna stay with Austin, give him maybe another day or two, and figure out if she's feeling Austin, if she's feeling Ace, or she's feeling Charlie. Because Ace and Charlie, they are like, hey, I fuck with you hard. Like
Yeah.
I like you. You're my number one. Ace literally said like I'm exploring, but just so you know, it's you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I want you. Charlie, same thing. So like I can understand in her situation where like, you know, you have these three attractive dudes hollering at you, like, you know, like you gotta figure out who you really vibing with. But yeah, the rest, Bella. I mean, I also kind of feel bad for her a little bit because
Yeah.
I think after their convo, she thought Nick was like staying with her. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of what he made it sound like.
He did. He did. But it's gonna be spicy, and I feel like
Well,
I feel bad for Sierra because I feel like Sierra is now public enemy number one now.
yeah. So I will say, so after that, after like they sit back down and they get recoupled, you know what I mean? They get a text message saying, Bella, Charlie, and Ace, you are single and vulnerable. So they are up for elimination essentially, unless they can
Yeah.
couple up.
Yeah.
That's
But the way
spicy.
how I look at it, right, is Bella is safe.
Yeah, she has. There's literally two dudes, and I feel like, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like Shelly's gonna recouple with Ace, especially since Austin got up.
I don't blame her. Like I feel like this is my prediction for episode 3. Austin's gonna be the next one to leave.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like Austin's
Because none of the
gonna
girls
leave.
seem to really be vibing with him.
Yeah.
I don't really see him making an effort with any of the other girls. Now, granted, I'm not there, so I don't know if he is. Based off of what they show us, it just doesn't seem like he's really vibing with any of the other ladies. Who knows? Maybe he'll kick it with Bella.
I mean,
'Cause-
that would be smart because I remember, like, after the coupling, Shelly asked him who he was initially attracted to, and he said her and the girl in the green dress, and the girl in the green dress is Bella.
Yeah. Also, I feel like none of the other dudes is really like trying to holler at her.
Yeah, which is kind of, I mean, kind of a surprise. She's very pretty.
Yeah,
She
but
is.
She's a
all of
lot.
them are pretty as fuck.
Yeah,
And
they
then
are.
out of all of
Yeah,
them, she's the most conservative.
Yeah,
that is
that's
true.
true. I don't know. I kind of feel like Bella is gonna couple with Charlie, high key.
Maybe.
Mm.
I feel like that's gonna be the move, and Ace is gonna couple with Shelly, and Austin's gonna be gone.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked. But I'm curious as to see how the girls are going to interact with Sierra, because like not for
Yeah.
nothing, she didn't do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she came to the show. The show said, "Hey, you got to take somebody's man, all right, and it can't be Charlie."
Yeah. I was like, why don't they just like have them couple together? I'm pretty sure if they're being brought in as a bombshell, you are not allowed to couple in with the bombshell that you're bringing, like they're
Which
bringing in
makes
with
sense.
you. Yeah.
But Tina, when I tell you, I had to really like, damn,
It's
I
messy.
want to, like, bro.
Yeah.
I looked at the time. It said 6:44. I said, "Fuck, I do this goddamn show."
Mm.
But I was actually looking at the episodes. The episode dropped today, so I guess they drop on Wednesdays
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
because there's
But
14
listen,
episodes, and I'm not
if
gonna.
everybody's
Mhm.
listening to the podcast, bro, go watch Love Island. This shit is messy, bro.
Specifically this season of Love Island, because I can't believe we're on season 7. I've never heard of the show.
I've heard of it. Like
I
from
watched the
seeing from
first
watching it,
season.
Really?
huh?
Okay.
I said I watched the first season of Love Island
Oh,
because
okay.
I knew someone on there. I didn't know she was gonna be on there, but like
Oh.
yeah.
Ooh.
But when I saw her, I'm like, oh shit, okay. But yeah, I didn't know they had 7 whole ass seasons though.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen clips here and there. I've seen a lot of clips from the Brazil, like I want to say either Brazil or France. It's another foreign
Yeah,
one.
I've seen clips from the Brazil one. God damn.
Yeah, because they get busy.
I mean,
This one couple was in like the room that they all share, had the covers over themselves, and was going to town.
Wait, is that the clip I saw where like all of them would just be watching them
oh,
Yes.
have sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
hell no. Hell no.
Apparently, they would just all watch whoever's having sex, and they would like applaud them and shit or whatever.
Shut
like,
the fuck up.
Yeah,
Having a live studio audience while you clapping cheeks is crazy.
I ain't gonna lie,
right.
bro. That would amp me up to give my best performance.
I'm crying.
Other hoes is watching? Nah. I finna do different shit, bro. I'm finna do it on a handstand type shit. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm showing y'all my best moves.
Bro, I'm doing a cartwheel.
Right.
Bro.
I'ma dive in the pussy.
Oh.
Literally.
Oh my god.
Or it makes you stage shy. I'm crying.
Nah.
Nah, they were not stage side though. They
Fuck that. I might get a deal after the most
I'm crying.
bro. Might be the next OF star for real.
Please. Nah, but also, no, I was just going to say the stuff I've seen of like Brazil is just like the cast. Because the swimsuits in Brazil, they look at American bikinis and they're like, why are you so covered up?
Yeah,
I've heard that.
It's not just Brazil.
Oh, really?
We went to. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say real quick. I saw a TikTok of I think a woman that went to Brazil, and they were like, she went to a shop or something for a swimsuit, and she had like really big boobs, and the guy was like, "Yeah, you know, you could wear extra small." She was like, "No, like I can't do that. My shits will be falling out. What do you mean?" Like they really, yeah.
When we went to DR, I had to walk like this, bro, because like everywhere I look, it's just cheeks. Like the bikinis are not. They're like thongs, bro. They're thongs. And then like Tina's saying, they'll have all this titty, and they'll have like a little napkin over their nipple. Like
That's it.
and like you like as an American, like, I'm not staring to stare. It's just like, yo, this is mind blowing,
right?
bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
it's just there.
I've seen a similar TikTok, Tina, because she was like, I forgot to pack a swimsuit, so I had to go get one, and I'm trying to explain to the person, they're like, what are you talking? Like, why would you get something so big? And
Right.
she's like, man, like I'm on family vacation. I don't want to just something to cover my hole. She's like, what
Bro.
the fuck? I ain't trying to. It's like I ain't trying to have like my little cousin see my booty hole for real. And she's like, this was not being communicated. Like the salesperson was not understanding why this was a problem.
Right.
And then she was like, I'm American. And then that's when it clicked. And then he got her like a regular ass swimsuit that we're used to.
Yeah, like we were walking through the water park in DR, you could tell who was like a tourist versus who was like a native, just
Mm-hmm.
from the because bro, it's literally like a little like it just covers enough so you don't see no nipple, and it's a thong.
Mm.
Like one girl, she got like a the same shade as her skin, so she literally looked like she was walking around booty butt naked,
Mm.
Oh.
bro. But also, like, you got to realize too, over here in the States, we're still very conservative when it comes to like sex and nudity, shit like that. Like, I know in Germany and France, like, it's not uncommon to walk past an adult's shop.
Mm. But what do we want to do the unhinged battle or do we want to do soju tales? Because we got like half an hour.
You know what are the soju tales before I answer?
So I have two for us. So you guys get to pick whatever. And I did skim these so they're not fucked up. um so they're both am I the assholes? And the first one is am I the asshole for telling a woman at the gym that she's embarrassing herself?
Damn. Damn.
Or am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because his mom said I'm not allowed to speak unless I've been spoken to?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Bitch.
Yo, fuck the Reddit battle. Fuck the Reddit battle. Yo, Tina, hold on. We gotta lock in. We gotta lock in, sis. We gotta lock in.
Which one we choosing?
I don't know. They're both so good.
They're spicy. Honestly,
Shit.
though, like if I really had to choose, first of all, you're not telling me I'm embarrassing myself at the gym. I already know I am. Second of all, second of all, who the fuck are you to tell me I can't speak unless I'm spoken to?
Right. I will say that
Yo,
one will
I
piss
want
y'all
that
off.
one more.
That one will piss y'all off.
bro. So before we read it, son, and like, listen, I know Dante's mom would never do this, right? Because she's a lady
Right.
of class. But if Dante's mom was on this kind of energy, what would you do, bro?
I,
She's debating if she should, release Big Boss Tina. You feel me? Or Marty, the Twitch streamer.
I, I don't know. I'm gonna have to walk away. I'm gonna have to take the high road and walk away and like, woosah out that bitch.
All right, so let me ask you this, right? Let's say, Dante's Dante, right? Dante's amazing, treats you like the queen that you are, yada yada, right? But his mama is on this kind of energy. Would you still like stay with him, even though like you constantly like, and you gotta deal with his mom somewhat regularly? Like, would you still stay, or would you be like, listen, son, I love you, but your mom is trifling, dog. I can't do it.
I mean, I feel like there's only but so much that any person can take of
Yeah.
disrespect like that,
Also,
But
how
also,
is
I
this
feel like Dante would remove himself. Like
That's
he'll
true.
he'll estrange
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Like
And
so,
I feel like that's the key difference because it's like if your mama treats
yeah,
me like shit and you just let that rock, I'm leaving.
yeah. No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would do that. I would hope he wouldn't do that. She doesn't do that though. She's a very
No.
nice lady. We're literally the same person. He says it all the time.
I'm crying.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. I think we would get
Um.
estranged from the family, and that'd be that. We live in our own little world.
Yeah. Nah. That was always like a big thing for me because like I could, and I'm so happy that me and Tiara's family get along. Like, there's literally 2 cousins of hers that I don't fuck with. Other than
Mm-hmm.
that, her whole family on both sides I'm cool with, right? But that was a big thing for me. That was a deal breaker. I can't date someone whose family disrespects me.
I mean, that's valid though.
That's very valid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even if like she was like, listen, I'll remove myself. Nah, because for example, we're having a kid now, right? Like, she might want her family involved. I don't want my kid around people who are going to disrespect me and possibly disrespect my kid.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
Mm-hmm.
no. It's I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So,
Yeah.
are we red eye?
Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the
No.
tangent.
So,
I
so again, the title of the post is "Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend because his mom said I'm not allowed to speak unless I've been spoken to?"
I'm gonna
What
go.
fucking era are we in, bro?
I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna gamble and say no, not the asshole,
I thought you were gonna be like, "Yes,
Right. I thought he
absolutely."
was gonna say yes. I'm not.
bro.
No. You're no.
You know
You're
what?
not.
To be devil's advocate, I'm gonna say yes. And then after I hear this story, I'm gonna try and figure out a way to prove that she's an asshole.
I'm crying. So she starts off the post by saying, "Sorry in advance for how long this is, but it's a lot. So buckle up."
Mm,
That is
Mm.
literally the first sentence of this.
I
Um,
buckled.
she says, "My boyfriend, 32 male, and
Mm.
I, 27 female, have been friends for over 5 years and close friends for over 3. About 2 years ago, we started hooking up, but we both agreed that we didn't want a relationship at the time. It didn't take long for us to start developing feelings, and we agreed that it was best if we went separate ways. However, in February of 2023, he invited me out for lunch and confessed that it was a mistake. And when he pictured his future, it always involved me in it.
That's cute.
By the end of that conversation, we both admitted that we had strong feelings for each other and we decided to give dating a shot. So from that point forward, things progressed fairly quickly as we already knew each other very deeply. Even when we were just friends, we could just read each other's mind. We soon began having talks of when we would get engaged, married, have kids in the next coming years. Um, the feelings were also communicated very early on to his parents, and I want you to remember that for later.
Let's say that
So
again.
I want you to remember that for later.
No, before that. My fault.
These feelings were communicated very early on to his parents.
Okay.
Okay.
So, all, before I get into it with what his family has said / done, I want to preface this by saying, when I tell you this man is the most loving, caring, and kind man that I have ever met, I really, truly mean it. I've been in abusive relationships in the past and had honestly given up on dating. If it was not with him, I don't think I would be planning a future with another person. He
That sucks.
he has met all of my friends and family and they have welcomed him with open arms. My friends adore how well he treats me and truly has been one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Any issues we had, we were able to talk through calmly and together and work past. About 6 months into our relationship, I began to express more frequently that I wanted to meet his parents. For context, they are still married, although it is very strained. And at the beginning of our relationship, he had moved in with them less than 10 minutes down the road from my parents' house and
Oh.
about 15 minutes down the road from my house.
Oh wow.
We had stopped by his parents' home several times where I was asked to wait in the car, and once we had met them at a gas station late at one night for medical reasons, and again, I was told that I needed to wait in the car. He always explained that he needs our meeting to be under the right circumstances.
Mm.
Soon after that, I met his uncle and his uncle's family, and that went well. And we made a 2.5 hour road trip drive to hang out with his uncle again, once or twice in the following months. I remember my heart being so full, seeing how kind and welcoming his uncle's family was. However, I still had not met his parents. When I finally met his mom, it was fine, but she did come across as a very it's my way or the highway type of person, and got upset with the waiter that was calling out orders in the restaurant. As someone who grew up in a semi-cultish church, I am all too familiar with her holier than thou pastor's wife uh persona. Um
Mm.
a few weeks later, I also met his dad at a soccer game, but he left after about 10 minutes, not speaking to me much. I saw his mom once or twice after that, and she didn't make much effort to speak to me or get to know me. And her behavior towards me in those small interactions became increasingly rude,
Mm.
such as walking away while I was in the middle of inviting her over for dinner. Uh, as my boyfriend had moved in and had already expressed to his dad that he wanted to have his parents over so we could cook for them. At the time, I thought maybe she just didn't hear me. Eventually, at his uncle's Christmas party, I began to notice that his mom was being very passive aggressive towards me, and how intentional it seemed. For example, she would randomly begin talking in front of me about how terrible the public schools are and how she would never let her kids be educated by inept public school teachers from the South.
Oh.
Um, Both my boyfriend and his brother went to a very expensive international private school that was K through 12. While
Mm.
knowing not only am I the product of Southern public schools, I am also a Southern public school teacher myself.
Hmm.
She said other passive aggressive things throughout the night and also would ignore me or respond in only one or two words if I tried to speak to her. I told her about the poinsettia that I bought for her, and she visibly rolled her eyes, looking annoyed.
What's a poinsettia?
It's the
So,
Christmas plant that looks red.
Oh, okay.
Um, Damn, I lost my place.
Sorry.
Um, she would also turn her back to me or come to stand in front of me with her back towards me if we were talking in a group conversation. That's
that's
crazy. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Oof.
I
Oof.
I
This is
I'm
gonna be hard to defend.
sorry, I had to take a drink. I mentioned that night to my boyfriend when we were alone how uncomfortable her behavior made me feel. And he tried to explain a lot of it as just the business of the night and said we were able to get to know each other a lot better in Boston. You see, for we planned for my birthday, which also was New Year's Eve weekend, to go visit his brother in Boston. And last minute found out that his parents had an extra room in the house that they were being loaned by a friend, and that they were also coming the exact same days as us. So my boyfriend asked if we could stay with them, and his father said yes. So stupidly, I gaslit myself into that everything was simply a coincidence and I'm just being too sensitive, and was very optimistic as I packed my suitcase.
Oof. Girl.
We landed in Boston and I came down with a cold, and my boyfriend with medical issues also became very ill. I was terrified that he was going to end up in the ER. I was constantly running to the corner store to get him medicine, and even walked 2 miles to get him Italian wedding soup from Whole Foods because I was trying to keep his sodium levels low. Dehydration was a big concern that I was looking out for, so he would not go to the ER
While she's sick?
while she is sick. She loves
Damn.
this man.
For real.
Meanwhile, his mom went out of her way to speak to me by making passive aggressive comments to other people that were directed at me, but being overly nice to everyone else, and would walk in front of me and put her back to me at any times we are standing in a group. especially on my birthday when we were all in an escape room.
Oh wow.
If I spoke to her, she would walk away in the middle of me talking or wave me off like shooing me away like a dog.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And the boyfriend didn't say anything at this point?
We returned home. I spoke to my boyfriend about her behavior, and he said that he noticed it too, and he's not sure why she's acting like this. The only explanation he could come up with is that there were just two very different people personality wise.
Nah.
Your
That's still
mom's being a bitch.
disrespectful as
Your mom's
fuck.
being a
Yeah.
bitch, dude. Like,
Because
What?
it's not like, you know, they're talking and then like it's just kind of awkward, or like, you know, his girlfriend's making a joke and his mom doesn't find the joke funny. His mom is being intentionally rude to her.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said that he was going to speak to her about how she's treating me, about treating me with respect. However, he tried to have this conversation and she proceeded to talk poorly about me for the next 2+ hours.
Damn.
And my boyfriend claims that he just froze because he didn't know what to do. He tried his best to defend me and admitted he disassociated during a lot of the conversation. She claimed that I was being controlling because I gave him NyQuil and she doesn't like NyQuil, and that I speak for him, all because I told her that I was worried about his fever and his cough.
How does administering NyQuil mean you're controlling?
I don't know.
Because
I guess in
she
her
don't like
wackadoo mind.
NyQuil?
Yeah, because she don't like NyQuil.
Okay, but I'm trying to tend to your fucking son. Like, what?
Right.
I'm trying to make sure he's good. All the while I'm dying too.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't say like, "Oh, it's your fault he's sick."
Bruh.
Right.
Then claimed that I physically blocked access to him while he was sick. She's like, this just straight up never happened.
What?
After him and I had a very serious discussion about setting boundaries with his mom, he tried to speak to her again and explained that I was just trying to be helpful and I have good intentions. And the conversation went exactly the same as before. My boyfriend asked if she would be willing to sit down and speak with me, as it seems that there is just a lot of miscommunication going on. Miscommunicating about what? She hates this girl.
Right.
Yeah.
And she proceeded to say that she didn't feel like it was her place to talk to me. At first, I told my boyfriend no, because I didn't like that she was going into the mindset that I need to be put in my place. But my boyfriend insisted that's not the point of the conversation. I could see how much it was hurting him, and so I reluctantly agreed and reached out to her. Why is it my job? Why is it her job to reach out to his mom when she has a problem with her?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Listen, 2 + 2 ain't equaling full in this situation. Cause like it's not a miscommunication.
It's
It's not a
not.
personality problem. Your mama hate me, dog.
Yeah, I think that he is being willfully ignorant. I think he's
Yes.
choosing not to see it for what it is. Your mama hates her, bro. She said, with my boyfriend's help, I drafted and eventually sent a text message apologizing if my behavior had been hurtful, expressing my intention. Bella, I'm sick of you. Go somewhere. Go. Jesus Christ. Maybe he's scared of her. Dante, that man is
He's
32 years
32.
he's 32 years old. What do you mean? If your mama started talking hella shit about Tina, you would just let her? Because that's what this man is doing.
Dante like, I'm a different breed though, you feel me?
Right. The fuck that mean? What? What do you mean?
No, I think he's talking about like him being 32. So like I'm saying as a 28-year-old man currently, I I can understand you scared of your mama, right? Because you know your mama big old scary, but you a grown ass man, dog. Like there comes a point where you gotta be like, "Yo, ma, you doing the most." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And Shorty's definitely wildin'.
Yeah, no, she's wilding the fuck out. Um, apologizing for my behavior if I've been hurtful and expressing my intention. Because my intention was only to care for him in his time of need, and expressing I wish he had given me the chance to explain these things at the time so we could clear up any misunderstandings. I also said that although we do not have to be best friends, I hope that in the future we'd both treat each other with respect as we both care for my boyfriend. She responded with a day and a time, and she wanted to sit down and have a chat at Starbucks. I'm not going to hold you. If all I get is a message saying, meet me at this time on this day, I think we're scrapping. Like,
No, that ass.
like, what do you mean?
I'm bringing the brass knuckles.
Like, is that, you know, like, meet me at Starbucks Saturday at 3 p.m. Okay, so we're fighting. I like. The day arrives, I walk into my boyfriend who said he would meet me there from work, already inside, standing with his parents, waiting on me. Immediately, I had a sinking feeling. As you can imagine, the 3-hour conversation went terrible. But
3 hours?
yep.
Fuck.
And here are some of the highlights of some of my favorite things that she said to me. Unless she comes up to me and asks me to speak, she doesn't want to hear what I have to say. She should be allowed to do what she wants with her body. When I asked if she could please stop walking in the middle of groups while I'm talking to others and putting her back to me so I would be excluded from the group. She had in fact been kind to me because she allowed me to hug her when she first entered her son's home. For context, I bought the house independently before he and I ever started dating. And I guess since a man moved in now,
It's his house.
I'm just a silly little girl and it's his house.
Type shit.
She was also kind to me because she prayed an asthma attack away. It was that I'm sorry.
What?
She's like, it was definitely not the person who lent me their rescue inhaler that helped me that day. It was her praying.
Listen, as someone who grew up in the church, right? You know, the power of prayer is strong. But for you to be like, you should be kissing the ground I walk on because I prayed your little asthma attack away, it's crazy work, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Not so was you cussing out that cat.
Sure am.
So you so over her cat, bro.
She said, don't look at him, look at me. We are having a conversation, because I turned to my boyfriend in hopes that he would chime in. When I pointed out neither he nor I remember anything remotely close to me physically blocking her from entering our room when she asked him what his symptoms were. No, bro. Okay. I was controlling because I was self-conscious. Amazing that someone who's never asked a single question about me knows me so well, because I gave my boyfriend NyQuil, and she doesn't not like NyQuil. I give that man NyQuil because he's sick and I'm self-conscious? Bitch, kiss my ass.
This is a lot of projecting, bro. This is a lot of projecting.
She knows everything about my boyfriend, and she has known him longer than I have. Yeah, bitch, you're his mother.
Right.
I mean, you did push that nigga out your coochie, so I would hope you know him better than I do.
Brother, and
or longer.
And therefore, there is nothing that I can tell her about him that she doesn't already know, and therefore I should not speak about him to her or anybody else.
See, the petty in me would be like, Well, did you know your son dick is about this big
Right.
when it's
No,
fully erect?
I was just thinking that. It's like, oh, you know him better than I do. Okay, you know that he likes, his ass being ate, like what like,
Wait, what?
the fuck?
I mean, look, at this point, I would have to say some wild ass shit just to get her to shut the fuck up.
Like,
Oh,
every Tuesday we peg, like
don't you stop!
nah, because she's wildin'.
She is
She's
wild.
wildin' the fuck out. Don't play with me, bro. Like, I will be petty.
Oh, oh, not every Tuesday we peg.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, she gonna fear Tuesdays for the rest of her life. Oh my god.
She repeatedly referred to me as my boyfriend's friend or a guest of the family.
Ooh.
I felt
A
that
guest
one.
of the family.
I felt that one.
At 27? Oh no.
And the icing on the cake, after berating me, gaslighting me, interrupting me, and belittling me for 3 hours, and I'm finally on the edge of tears, she jumps up, rushes into my personal space. See, this isn't about me. This is about something going on with you. You are hurting, and that's why I'm worried. Girl,
The
I would have
fuck?
boxed. I would have boxed.
What?
First of all, the fact that you sat there for 3 hours and let this woman gaslight you and belittle you, you a better motherfucker than me, because we would have been scrapping. We would have been
honestly.
scrapping in Starbucks.
At that point, I walked out, drove home, sobbing to my best friend on the phone about what had just happened. I locked myself in the bathroom and cried myself to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh,
in the bedroom.
wow.
I locked myself in the bedroom and cried myself to sleep. Needless to say, I was devastated because I'm seriously doubting our relationship. It took me a while to gather my thoughts, but after a tense few days, I sat my boyfriend down and recounted to him every horrible thing that she said to me. And I pressed him on why he didn't chime in when she lied about things that we both had previously agreed did not happen.
Especially
And
for 3 hours.
when she was being condescending towards me, he admitted that he felt like he needed to be a neutral party in the conversation.
No.
Your brother, a neutral party, dog?
I reminded him that I had walked into this conversation in good faith and that this was to clear up miscommunications. And instead, I felt like it was his family versus me having to defend myself and my character while being interrupted, insulted, and gaslit. I point
But
blank told
also,
him I nearly broke up with him that night and every day since. But my friends have talked me off the ledge because they acknowledge that we have something very special. I point blank told him that I had 3 non-negotiable boundaries that I needed to be set in place for my mental health. That one, he needs to go to therapy, and his first appointment better be within the next 3 weeks or I'm breaking up with him.
damn.
That he has 1 year to learn how to set boundaries with his family and stand up for me when it's like whether I'm there or not, or I'm breaking up with him, or I would not ever speak to his mom again unless she apologizes for the way that she treated me. And even though I would not spend prolonged time with her or interact with her closely. He has since been attending therapy regularly, where his therapist expressed that his mom has an emotionally incestuous relationship towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Because from a young age, she began to place emotional responsibilities of a partner on my boyfriend because his dad was not meeting them. In therapy, he began to recall things about his childhood that he repressed, like the fact that she would often vent to him and expose him to very adult topics from a very young age. She also asked him to make adult decisions for her, like how he felt about her divorcing his dad. Oh, or the financial burden of their very expensive schooling. Asking him if he would be okay if he with being pulled out his senior year and going to public school. Additionally, his parents made passive aggressive comments about race, as his mom
Gosh,
stated her disgust with POC, being with white women, and his dad saying he's glad that his son chose the right kind of white to date.
Oh.
oh, there's a wrong kind. Damn.
Apparently, when he began dating one of his exes who was European. His parents are also very cold, distant, and uninviting to his friends and girlfriends. They also talked a lot about the night my boyfriend left his mom to berate me in the Starbucks for 3 hours, and how wildly inappropriate her behavior and him allowing it was. Uh,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, being a neutral party doesn't mean that you just let fuck shit happen.
Right.
right. Like, you're just not on somebody's side specifically, but if your mom, starts coming at your girlfriend crazy and you just sit there
For 3
for
hours.
3 hours.
Shit.
Um, since then, he has apologized on many occasions, saying more than once it's one of his biggest regrets and the biggest mistake he has ever made in our relationship. He has also tried repeatedly to set boundaries with his parents and talk to them about the inappropriate things they have said and continue to say. However, the conversations always fall apart, usually with them beginning to gaslight him and making excuses for their behavior and then changing the topic and pretend that they just don't understand this very simple thing that he's asking them to do. For example, his mom tried to say that I was trying to control her and then showed her the text that he helped me write, by the way, where I was saying, I hope going forward that we can be respectful towards one another as proof that, and therefore that I wasn't going to allow her to see her grandchildren.
Mm.
What grandchildren?
Exactly. Another time when he tried to speak with her about how she had spoken to me, she claimed that it was his fault. She treated me poorly because she didn't know that she needed to be nice to me because she thought I was just some chick that he was hooking up with, and repeatedly changed the topic.
This is a Christian woman?
Yeah.
And she just thought her son was just out here fucking?
I mean,
And was cool with it?
I don't know. He's grown.
I guess.
Instead of bringing up how his dad had been horrible to her throughout their marriage, describing in detail his repeated infidelities, among other
Mm.
things, his father at one point, completely unprompted, asked my boyfriend to move in with him if he got selected to pastor a church with an attached home, and began talking about how much of a mistake it was for him to move in with his wife when he was my boyfriend's age. Sir, moving in with your wife at 32 is crazy. That's normal, and you're like, nope, I was too young, huh? What? When my boyfriend confronted him about this, his dad said that my boyfriend is single and would have offered his brother the same. His brother, who has been unemployed for almost a year and was financially stressed, does not recall such an offer, oddly enough.
Mm.
My boyfriend then said that he didn't want to be referred to as single, to which his father said that he is biblically single.
Mm.
So he would do so regardless. Jesus Christ. Why is there... Okay, there's only like 3 more paragraphs. I was like, why is this so long? He visibly exasperated the conversations, often dreading having to interact with his parents, and began seeing them less and less. This is painful for me to see because I don't want him to not have a relationship with them, but I also know that I cannot have a relationship with them without something changing. And my bigger concern is that if we have children, they would see this behavior and think that it's okay. It's one thing for them to traumatize me, but I told my boyfriend that I'm not okay with them traumatizing our children.
Mm-hmm.
I know all of this is making him feel torn, and often when we try to talk about it and how toxic their behavior is, he gets so wrapped up trying to defend them, I don't feel heard. My friends think he has worked really hard to grow in these last 10 months and has really made some big changes and wants to continue to do better so that I feel safe around his family. However, my therapist has pointed out that this might be a bigger issue further down the road and has asked me if he has changed enough to consider the next steps because we originally planned getting engaged next spring.
Oh.
But things have been in a holding pattern for obvious reasons. At first, I was feeling like he had because his uncle expressed wanting to sit down and have a conversation with us to help improve my relationship with his mom. And my boyfriend called him and set boundaries that the strain had come from his mom's behavior. I had already tried to mend that fence, but was treated poorly and would not happen again. However, I found out this weekend his uncle doesn't plan on his mom being there and instead just wants to share information about his mom to help us understand her better. I straight up told my boyfriend that this triangulation, this what yeah, this was triangulation, and I wasn't sure I wanted to have this conversation anymore. He was devastated and felt like this was his last hope, as he and his uncle have already acknowledged that his mother's behavior is probably never going to change. I also found out that he talked to his dad again about his frustrations, yet still did not clearly set the boundary that he needed to be respectful towards our relationship and towards me. I got quiet at this point, and after a while, he admitted he knew he had dropped the ball. But honestly, at this point, it all feels like too much. I told him I don't feel like rehashing the same conversation because it really wasn't anything for us to say after the millionth time. And I'm tired. Since then, things have been really tense between us. I know I said I would give him a year, and maybe I'm not being fair, getting upset because it hasn't been a full year yet. He said he in fact has gone to therapy and has set boundaries with some of his family, the ones who care to listen at least. It is so much for someone to process and overcome in a year. He is just seeing for the first time how toxic many of his family's patterns are and still is negotiating how to navigating how to put a stop to it. Wasn't he technically meeting the requirements of my ultimatums? Should I be grateful that I'm seeing progress? Are my expectations too high? Am I the asshole?
Mm-mm.
So they're still together?
Yes. I guess the real question is, am I the asshole if I break up with him?
Mm.
Um,
Nah.
I'm kind of torn because like he he's doing the work,
Yeah, he's
He
trying.
is.
He's actually
Yeah.
trying. Um but
but
she said it's been 10 months. Is he really like going to set boundaries within the next
Right.
two?
That's the thing though. Like,
And if he doesn't set the boundaries, if they get engaged, does he just continue to ignore this?
yeah, this is a shitty situation.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a lot messier. I mean it is, but not the messy I was hoping for. Um, I don't know. Like I don't. Either way, I don't think she's the asshole. But I don't know what she should do. Um, because part of me wants to say like stay with him because he is trying. He does care about you, and he is unpacking a lot. But another part of me is like, but what about you though? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
this is a lot for you. You have to
Yeah.
deal with his shitty parents because it's not just the mom; it's the dad too,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
and how they constantly disrespect you and your relationship.
Yeah.
Because the fact that his mom was like, "Oh, I thought y'all were just hooking up for real," is crazy
Ooh,
to me.
oh
Like,
yeah. Especially since they've been together for years.
yes, and then also like as a Christian woman, you're trying to tell me you were cool with your son just casually fucking this lady?
Bro. I I don't know. The general consensus is no, you are not the asshole. Um, but they're like, you need to really sit down and think. Because there's one
Yeah.
person is like, you're gonna have to build this man up, and if you don't want to do that, you need to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, yeah, because I I sympathize with him a lot
I
because it
mean,
is
he's
really
really putting
hard.
in the work.
He is putting in the work, but and it's also really hard to set boundaries with parents in particular because they're your parents. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like, I think the only real boundary is like, yo, if you don't respect her in my relationship, I can't talk to you, and I don't think he wants to do that.
No, it
Like,
doesn't
even
seem
though
like
his
he
parents are
does.
causing a lot of stress, he still wants them in his life, which is
Mhm.
understandable. But it's he's gonna have to figure something out because even if they break up, this is not gonna be something that just goes away.
No.
Yeah.
She will stop having to deal with it, but he has to deal with this for the rest of his life.
Yes. And that's why part of me is kind of just like, I feel bad for both of them. Like, this is a
Yeah.
really shitty situation to be
I
because
I will say
on the
in the
OP side,
words. Okay.
huh?
In the words of Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it.
Right, right. You know what I mean? I felt that. I don't know, bro. Ooh,
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The shooing her away like a dog.
That would have pissed me off. That would have set
Right.
me off right then and
I'm
there.
surprised they
Right.
didn't box.
You
No.
are
Just
not shooting
She
me away.
she has to be white.
she
Like
has more maturity than I do. Because there's no way I'm gonna sit there for 3 hours and let you belittle me without
absolutely,
swinging on you.
yo, absolutely fucking not. And the because I'm not gonna lie, Tina has an expressive face too. So like I have a very expressive face. If I look at my man to be like, "Are you gonna say something or am I?" and she's like, "Don't look at him, look at me. You're talking to me." The way I would have been like, I don't even have to say anything. I'm looking at you mad crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like it's from the mom talking about downplaying public schools, which I hate that. That is so disgusted. Um, to like just straight up lying and shit. Like, I don't know,
Mhm.
like I don't know. But also, she needs new friends because her friends being like, you're overreacting, high key, crazy work.
Oh no, her friends weren't like that. Her friends were just saying like you guys have something special.
I get that, but like, I'm the way how I look at it is like, if one of y'all were telling me you were going through this,
Uh
and you were like, I'm thinking about leaving my man over this, I would be like, yeah, I think you should,
yeah.
because like. The thing too is I'm not a big fan of ultimatums in relationships.
I
I
feel
think like in this situation it worked, but
mhm.
sometimes it just doesn't. And then it's also like will they just do the thing because they're so afraid of losing you? But
Mm-hmm.
once they do the thing, will the behavior change? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like in this case, it worked because I feel like her issuing the ultimatum actually made him take it seriously. Because
Mm-hmm.
before then, he was just like, "Oh, like, this was just a miscommunication. Like, you and my mom just have like wildly different personalities. Like, it's not that big of a deal." And she was like, "No, it is." And he's like, okay, maybe I should like actually look into this, and like went to therapy, and his therapist is like, whoa, brother, whoa, this is a lot. And he was like, oh, this is a lot. Like, and I feel like sometimes people do need that kind of push.
Yeah, yeah, because he probably normalized so much shit
Yeah,
that he didn't even like. It gets to a point where you just don't realize, like, oh yeah, this isn't normal.
right. If you grew up with it all your life, like, it's not weird to him.
Yeah.
Also, him moving into her house that she bought her lonesome before they even started dating, And her mom referring to that as his house, bitch.
Yeah.
And first of all, this is my house, and you get to get the fuck out.
I feel like that's so common. Like
It
I feel
is.
like we've read a lot of stories where the lady bought the house, and either the dude, his mom, whoever, is acting like it's his house.
Mm-hmm.
Because I could understand if like it's in her name, but like they bought it together.
Mm-hmm.
But if like it's in her name and she paying the bills around this bitch, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
her house. Though.
Yeah, but mad funny. So yeah, no, the title alone, crazy. But also, could you imagine? Could you imagine being like, you do not speak unless you're spoken to? I would have
Mm-mm.
crashed out.
I think younger me would have been like OP and just kind of like ate it. Me now, nigga, I wish a motherfucker would.
No, same. I feel like me, like younger me, would have been like, my fault. You never have to speak to me again, and you'll never see me. Somebody says that to my face now. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
bro.
crashing out. What do you mean?
And I think that's also the reason why his mom moved the way she did. I think like she started off with small shit and
Mm-hmm.
saw that she didn't really do anything about it and just kept escalating to the point where she had a 3 hour roast session in Starbucks.
Right. We've said this on the pod before. Ladies, beat her ass. I don't know,
How you
like,
start fighting bitches, bro?
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the bare minimum, speak up for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause like all jokes aside, y'all, like the podcast does not condone violence.
I
You know,
do.
don't sue us. Hey, sue Soju, don't sue us, okay? Nah, but all jokes aside, like I know, and sometimes you're like you have this fear of standing up for yourself. You don't want to be rude or whatever. Be rude. Be a
Right.
dickhead.
Yeah.
Because something that I've learned very recently. Sometimes it's better to be the villain than to be the doormat.
Yeah. And
Because like a lot of motherfuckers don't look at kindness as a virtue. They look at it as a weakness,
mm-hmm.
and they'll keep testing you. And when your ass finally snap, they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Where did this come from?"
Mm-hmm.
So, but um, pour one out for the OP. This shit, oh,
This
like
this post was written 8 months ago, so I'm kind of hoping that there's an update to this.
Yeah.
you know who I want to update from, and I can't wait for the next installment. My good sis Rachel.
I'm sick of Rachel. I'm
Nah, that's
sick
my
of
good
her.
sis. I need the next chapter. Like, listen, I don't give a fuck if this shit is real or not. That shit was juicy. Give me the next chapter, please. Make it into a book. I want the book and I want it autographed.
Oh, there is hella updates.
Oh Jesus! All right, well we gonna have to save that for next week.
Damn. There is one from 3 months ago, one from a month ago.
One from yesterday, an hour
Oh,
ago.
there's only 2 updates.
Okay.
But still,
Are they long?
yeah. So we're definitely not doing that today.
No, we weren't either way. But I was
Yeah.
just curious as to like, can we finish all the updates next week, or is it gonna be like
Oh
a
no.
series type shit?
This is going to be like a series.
Damn. Pour one out for Shorty, bro. I need to give her a
Mm-hmm.
name. We gonna call her Penelope.
Not Penelope.
Penelope and the name that keeps coming out to my head is Jabari, but this is a white man. I'm gonna call him Jabari anyway.
Oh.
Penelope and Jabari.
I'm crying. But yeah, I did not expect this to be a series. Okay.
Damn. All right. Well, with that being said, y'all, this is the end of the show. Next time we will talk more about Love Island. Soju will continue with Penelope's story. Um, you know, I do have to apologize. I know we've been kind of slacking on the YouTube and Spotify. Your boy's been busy. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot's going on in my personal life. So, but this weekend I will get on top of that. So expect to see stuff soon. And yeah, shout out to everyone who was in the chat. Dante, Codeman, we appreciate y'all. If you have an unhinged story or you need relationship advice or just life advice, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. We're on all the socials. If you look up Unhinged Unfiltered Podcast, you will find us. We're on Twitter, we're on TikTok, Instagram. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. We do. Fuck! I just stubbed my toe. Every episode, motherfucker. Fuck, that shit hurt. We live stream on Twitch every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we ever cancel or we have to postpone or anything like that, we'll probably make an announcement on Twitter. So if you're not following us on Twitter, make sure you are so you can get any last minute announcements. Our Twitch handle is twitch.tv/unhinged underscore letter N underscore unfiltered. If you missed the live stream, we do post this on YouTube after this weekend. It will be on a weekly basis, I promise. And you will see clips on TikTok, IG, all that shit. So no matter what, you will see us. So if you missed the live stream, you will see us. And we're on every popular podcast platform from Spotify to Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all that shit.
Hell,
RIP Google Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
If you try hard enough, you could hear us on the radio. I don't know how. It's all in your mind.
Fun fact, I always wanted my own radio show as a kid.
When I was growing up, grown men were telling me it's like, you got a voice for radio, and I'm always like, thank you. And he was like, no, you should do it. And I'm like, oh.
That's not creepy.
It was very strange. I was like 16.
But yeah. Ladies, do you have any announcements on your personal stuff before we I know you guys co-hosted something recently.
Yes, but that's
in
over.
the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want to talk about it real quick, just so people can hear about how well y'all did.
I mean,
damn. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Once I get on top of editing all this stuff for the podcast, the skits are coming back. I've been talking about this nerd channel for the longest. That will be coming soon as well. And yeah, that's really it, y'all. Drink water, be kind to yourself, eat your veggies, eat some ass. Ain't no wrong with eating a little booty. Suck some toes. Have a good life. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Goodbye.